Hello, everyone. This is our third veto competition with our final 13. We're doing a primetime classic, flip tac toe. So this is a game of tic tac toe, but in order to earn your spot to place your X's or O's, depending on who you are, you have to successfully flip a cup to do so. We go fast, and sometimes it's the speed that gets people more than anything else. Drawn for the veto, so Brandon was the HOH, so he is competing, as well as his two nominees, and that's Christopher and James. And drawn was Topher and Melissa, and then James got house guest choice and picked Diane. We are playing flip tac toe. This is a double elimination round, so if they do lose, Brandon and Topher are going first, so the loser will still stay in the game. Once they lose the second time, then they are out permanently. House guest, any questions before we begin? All right. In a random draw, Topher was selected to go first, and he'll be the X's for this round. Brandon will be the O's for this round. And we will begin. Topher, go. Miss. Brandon, go. Miss. Topher, go. Success. 5. Brandon, go. 3. Topher, go. Miss. Brandon.
I'll go 6.
6. Topher. Topher, number.
8.
Brandon.
I'll go 9.
9. That is 3 in a row. Topher, that is 1 strike against you. All right, Brandon, who's going next? It cannot be Topher. Sorry, say that?
The 2 noms.
All right, Christopher and James. All right, Christopher, you'll go first. And whenever you're ready. Go. Miss. James, go. Miss. Christopher. Miss. James. Number.
Let's do 5.
All right, Christopher. Miss. James. Number.
Let's do 3.
All right, Christopher. Miss. James. Miss. Christopher. Miss. James. Hit. Number.
7.
All right, 3 in a row. Christopher, that's 1 strike. James, who's going next?
Let's see. We got this Diane, Brandon, Melissa.
And Topher's still in too. Yep. Everyone's
Still in 'cause it's double. Okay.
everyone's still in. Yep.
Let's do Melissa and Topher.
Melissa and Topher. You want to come on screen? And make sure you are ready to go and like you are flat out reset and ready to flip again. So this challenge can go speedy. All right. Since you said your name first, Melissa, you will go first. Go. Miss. Topher. Hit.
5.
5?
Yeah.
All right. Melissa. Flip. Number. What? Sorry? 2. All right. Topher. Hit.
3.
3. Melissa. Miss. Topher. Miss. Melissa. Miss. Topher. Miss. Melissa. Miss. Topher. Topher. 7. That's 3 in a row. Melissa, that's a strike. All right. So Topher, Christopher, and Melissa all have strikes. Brandon, James, and Diane are still clean. Topher, who's going next?
If we'll do, let Diane have a turn.
All right.
And James.
All right, Diane and James. And Diane,
You still have a name up there.
and Diane, since he said your name first, you go first. Go. That's a hit.
There's still
Oh, I got it. Number, please.
5.
5. James. Hit.
Do the board. 7.
All right, Diane. Miss. James. Hit.
4.
All right, Diane. Miss. James. Miss. Diane. Hit.
1. Do. Or no, the one. Yeah, the first one. Where the 0.
Okay, you said 1 first. I'm taking that. All right, James. Miss. Diane. Miss. James. Number.
9.
All right, Diane. Hit.
8.
James. Hit.
2.
All right, Diane. Miss. It landed, just not the right. Miss. Diane. Hit.
Let's do 3.
All right. Well, this will be this will be a cats game. So I'm just gonna call it at this point. And James, you'll be able to go. You'll start first. Let me reset and
So we're just going again.
yeah, it was gonna be a cats game, so I'm just gonna call it.
Okay.
All right, James, go first. All right, hit.
5.
Diane. Hit.
1.
James. Hit.
Let's do 7.
Diane. Miss. James. Hit.
3. Yeah, 3.
All right, 3 in a row. Diane, that is 1 strike. James is going next.
Let's do Brandon and Diane.
Brandon and Diane. Diane cannot go.
Oh, she can't. Okay.
Not twice in a row.
Let's do Brandon and Melissa.
Brandon and Melissa. All right, Melissa loses this. She is out. Melissa, you here? Wonderful. You're good. All right, Brandon, you said your name first, so you go. Hit. You're muted. You're muted. I can't hear you. If you can unmute, that'd be fantastic.
5. Sorry.
All right. Melissa. Hit.
2.
Brandon. Hit.
I'll do 3.
Melissa. Hit.
7.
Brandon. Hit.
I'll do 6.
Melissa.
9.
Brandon. Hit.
I'll do 4.
That's 3. Melissa, you are out of the challenge. That was,
I like it.
I think that was the first one where almost everyone was perfect. All right, Brandon, who's going next?
Is everyone still able to play?
Everyone except Melissa.
I'll do the 2 noms again.
All right, Christopher and James. If Christopher loses, he is out. All right, Christopher, when you're ready. Miss. James. Hit.
5.
Christopher. Miss. James. Hit.
3.
Christopher. Miss. James. That's a hit.
7.
All right, 3 in a row. Christopher, you are out of this challenge. All right, James, who's going next?
Let's do Diane and Brandon.
Diane and Brandon. Diane, you will go first.
Can I start now?
Yep, you're good. Miss. Brandon. Miss. Diane. Miss. Brandon. Miss. Diane. Miss. Brandon. Hit.
5.
Diane. Hit.
3.
Brandon. Miss. Diane. Hit.
9.
Brandon. Hit.
6.
Diane. Miss. Miss. Diane. Hit.
4.
Brandon. Miss. Diane. Hit.
2.
Brandon. Miss. Diane. Hit.
1.
Alright, that's 3. That is Brandon's first strike. Everyone has, but James has a strike, and Christopher and Melissa are already out of the challenge. So, Diane, who's next?
There's only Topher and James.
Yep,
right?
that's correct.
Okay.
Let me reset these. Alright. Alright, she said your name first, Topher, so you go first. And that's a hit.
5.
James. That's a hit.
3.
Topher. Miss. James. Oh, you went.
2.
Alright, and Topher.
I think it's the wrong one.
Oh, sorry. Alright, Topher missed. So James again. Hit.
1.
Alright. Topher, you are out of the challenge. So this is and next will be Brandon and Diane.
Good luck, Diane.
Good luck, Brandon.
Alright, Brandon, you can go first. Hit.
5.
Diane. Miss. Brandon. Miss. Diane. Miss. Brandon. Miss. Diane.
Let's go 1.
Alright, Brandon. Hit.
Let's do 3.
Alright, Diane. Miss. Hit.
And let's do 7.
Alright.
Congrats, Brendan.
Alright. Brandon is going to the finals here. But has to beat James twice. James, you only have to win once.
Gotcha.
Let me reset. James, you can go first. Miss. Brandon. Miss. James. Hit.
Do 5.
Brandon. Hit.
Let's do 3.
James. Hit.
Let's do 9.
All right. I need you to be quicker with that. Brandon. Miss. James. Miss. Brandon. Miss. James. All right, that's a hit.
1.
And that's it. Congratulations, James. You have won the Golden Power of Veto.
Congrats.
Congrats.
The ability to take yourself off the block if you want. You will have until 10 o'clock to make that decision. If you want to make it earlier, you can. And then Brandon as HOA, if there's a replacement nom, you will have until 11 o'clock to make that replacement nom. All right, stay tuned, folks, on our Facebook page to see what happens. Will James take himself off the block? I think it's likely. And who will be that replacement nom? Join us tomorrow for a live eviction vote and another HOH competition. Like, comment, subscribe. Good night.